Hello and happy February 13th of 2026. It is not Black Friday. It is Friday the 13th and the day before Heart Day. And I wanted to jump on and show you a quick 5-minute card that you can create for those last minute, whether it's a Valentine's or a birthday or whatever else, that you can create using scraps and the Hexagon Punch. So this is adorable. It's super simple. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Yes. And it's super cute and simple. So anyway, I will quit rambling and I will turn the camera down so that you can get to creating. And yeah, I would love to see what you guys come up with, as always. Okay, my camera is way out of whack. So give me 2 seconds. I thought I had all this together for you. I apologize. Here we go. Much better? A little better? Yeah, a lot better. Okay, so see that? Super cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in for you guys, just like that. Now, I'm using the Made with Love, using the designer series paper from the Made with Love, and you will take this little Heartfelt Hexagon Punch with your scraps. I'm using some basic white cardstock, and it's the normal measurements of 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have this little base that we're going to build everything upon, and it's going to be 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to move this into our camera. Okay, so with it, I'm going to start with a basic white piece because I want to use it for my stamping. So go ahead and stamp you out one of those, and it can be any neutral color. And just place that to start building. Just place it wherever you want the sentiment, because I had mine down here closer to the bottom, but just build it up from that. And then take your designer paper and you will begin punching it out. So I already had this piece left over a while ago when I was creating, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to it. And then most of your designer paper is, of course, two-sided, right? So with this one, I'm going to snag a little bit from this because it's going to go here at the top, just like so. Hopefully that's right. And then I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to punch it out and add it right there. And then I'm going to take, see how that's two-sided? Oh, I just messed that up. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and punch 2 of these and 2 of these, because I'm going to need one for each one. And then I'm going to take the same thing and do it with this one. So just punch your X and O's and then flip it over so that way you have that one. And I'm going to wait on this other one real fast because I want it to build up. So go ahead and put your pieces down just about how you want them to go. All right. And it doesn't necessarily have to be centered. You will need a pair of scissors with you because you're going to attach these and then flip off the edge, right? Clip off, not flip off. Oh my goodness, here I am. All right, add that one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. And then I'm gonna take this. Now you're not gonna need all of that, but I'm gonna add him right here at the corner. I still need a little piece here for this one. So I'm going to come over. I'm trying to see which way is upward. So hang on 1 second. Because on this one, I want my flowers to be up and down. And I'm just going to need a little piece of it. So, all right. And then this will fit right in there. So to start building, I want to stamp my little image on. And I am pulling from the, of course, the cute little Valentine kisses, because I'm just going to use the giving a big smooch right here, and then I'm going to pull in the Happy Valentine's Day. So real fast, let's get our ink built up, and I'm going to stamp it right here in the center, or close enough, right? Take my dimensionals and I'm going to add it to the back. Just, well, if I can get my dimensionals off. All right. Now, I know some of my pieces have messed up, but let's go ahead and move them out of the way, and then we will build around it. Now, you can use your Snell adhesive or your multi-purpose glue. I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue, and I'm just going to add a little bit. If I can get it going again. Oh dear. Sometimes this glue gets a little... Is it not gonna come out? Oh gosh, squeeze too hard. Goodness, goodness. All right. So add him, and then I'm just leaving a little gap. It doesn't matter how close or far away you have one of each of them. Just like so. And then I'm gonna start from the bottom half. Now you don't have to add, and it's probably better not to add all the adhesive to the whole hexagon, especially because if you're using this icky glue, you don't want it to get all over your scissors, right? So that way when you flip it over to start cutting it, it will not mess up your... I think I just squirted a little bit too much right there. It'll be okay. I'm doing what I told y'all not to do, but hey, still gonna create an adorable card. I have made one of these before. This is, and I really could make a simple masculine card too, using your earth tone colors. That's not a big enough piece, you guys. Look at what I did, and now I can't find the paper. Oh, please. Let me get another scrap piece out real fast. 'Cause that's not gonna work. All right. Nope, wrong side. And then just add this like that. Isn't that cute? And now all you do is you're going to flip it over and you're going to trim off the sides. Now here's that piece I got a whole lot of glue on. Now you can add even more depth to this with another base layer. Using one of your coordinating colors, and then that would also bring even this card to another level. I'm gonna move these out of the way, and so now you have that. You take your base and then go ahead and you fold that in half, and we're going to add some more dimensionals to the back of this. Just like so. And dimensional, if you don't have them, it's not necessary, but it does add a little bit of depth to your card. And so I really like using it, these little guys, quite a bit on things. So you just add it on there just like so. Oh my gosh! Then I'm taking this beautiful ribbon, and I'm gonna, instead, you can tie a bow, but I'm not going to tie a bow. I'm just going to tie a little knot, turn this around just like so, so that way the shiny side shows on both sides. trim it this way, trim it that way, make them kind of even. Oh my goodness. And then once you have that where you're happy with it, you'll take some glue dots, aka snot dots is what I like to call them. And then you just attach that right to the front. And then you just give it a good little fluff, and voila! And there's your 2 little adorable cards. Isn't that cute? Another one that I have created when I was at a Stampin' Up convention, I thought would be fun to show you, is one like this. So it's the same thing, using the Hexagon Punch, but you stamp on this one. This one was with You Got This, but it fills the whole hexagon with just a few deals. But I would love, it's endless on how you can create with these. So be sure to give it a try and tag me, because I would love to see your version of it. But yeah, I will be back next week on February 20th of 2026. I hope that you have a beautiful Valentine's Day, and that you spread the love all month long, because I'm doing a love note challenge, and I would love for you to join in on that. But until then, take care and be blessed, and I hope you enjoyed.